Hello, best friend.
Hello,
everybody.
Hey, everybody, come on in. Come on in the room.
Hey.
Come on in the room.
Hey.
Come on in the room. Come on in the room.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello, everybody.
You know, I could always come up with a little bit of a remix.
A little jingle, a little something.
Yes. For those of you guys who have never been with us before or you have no idea who we are, I am Candy Sincerity Johnson.
And I am Sean Johnson.
And together we do a host of things. But listen, what we have become known for is what? Well, we become known for a whole lot of things. But what we become known for over here.
What we have become known for, best friends, is being honest and transparent about our journey, about our life after love and all of the things.
Ooh,
and in the midst of doing that, what we have found is we think what one of our missions are is to help women become better versions of themselves for life, love, and family.
Yes.
Why? Because that's what we are currently doing for ourselves. Okay.
That's right.
So hello, everybody. Hello. Miss Rena said it's been a very long time. I love you both. We love you back, baby.
We love you too. Listen, best friend, if you're ever looking for us, almost every day we're live on Facebook.
Yeah, at some
point throughout the course of the day. Usually we're live on Facebook. So sometimes we make it over to other platforms.
Right.
Instagram being one of them. And then sometimes we don't. It just kind of depends.
Oh, King said, and how about men?
Hey, Antoine. I love you too, baby.
So this is the thing, King. If you get something from us that can help you become a better version of yourself, by all means. But we know that we're women and we cannot presume to be men.
That's right.
And we can't teach a man how to be a man, honey.
That's right.
But if there's something that we say that can help you in some way, by all means, apply it.
By all means.
Okay? By all means, apply it.
And we're so glad to have you, King, as well.
Oh, Susan said, I love you so much. The both of you. We love you back.
We love you too.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Auntie Fish, she said, good evening, ladies. Happy Founders Day. I am so glad that you said something. I'm so glad.
You remember how the song go?
Which one?
Any of them.
Girl, which one?
I don't know. It's millions of Zeta songs. I don't know any of the songs, girl. We should have broke out in song.
We should have broke out in song.
But
what I do know is I can do you a good little Z.
Ooh.
Fire. I can't do one of them for you. I can't give you a little bit of that, okay? So shout out to all of our sorority sisters, all of our sorors of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. All across the lands.
Yes.
Okay, here in the U.S., Africa, and beyond. Okay?
Yes.
So, yes, it is our Founders Day, and thank you so very much for acknowledging that. So, we had to pay homage to our sorors. Okay?
Yes.
Now that we have gotten that out the way.
Hey, my sorors, what do we say?
Z-Fi, Z-Fi, Z-Fi. Is y'all sick of seeing it on your timeline?
Yes.
Because if you ain't sick yet, we still got to midnight.
That's right.
The train is still moving.
Yeah.
Okay, until midnight. All right. So listen, best friends, you have any announcements or anything like that before we get into the thing?
I do have an announcement. So for the best friends that don't follow the Sincerity Johnson brand or page, we have recently uploaded some new items over there. Make sure you go to sincerityjohnson.com. We have free shipping, flash sale, sincerityjohnson.com.
Yes. Diamond said, OMG, don't do that again. Oh, girl, you better be glad it was just me and not a group of us.
Listen, I have asthma. Sean went for about 10 minutes. I can give you 10 seconds. I can do it, but I can only give you 10 seconds, girl. But Sean can go. She can go, girl. She got them swimmer's lungs, girl.
All right. So listen, like always, best friends, we have a fun topic to discuss on tonight. It was Candy brought this to my attention, girl, and I said, let's discuss.
My little thing don't feel. Y'all keep going, because girl, we transparent and honest, girl. I just fix you right here. Girl.
I can't even lie, Candy. When you sent that to me, it kind of gave me a flashback too. It took me to moments of redemption when I had went under surgery. And that's what it had reminded me of.
That situation.
And that's what this had reminded me of. Best friends, when I play this little clip for y'all, okay, y'all gonna know what it is that I'm talking about. It brought back a little something or another. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. All right.
Stay for the rest of the video.
What'd you say?
Hopefully that'll sit for the rest of the video.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute.
Thank you.
All right, so best friends, we're going to play you guys a little clip and then we're going to get into our conversation because I thought that it was interesting what we're going to be playing in this clip. If you are ready for it, just say ready and then I'm going to go ahead and play it. I'm gonna mute us over here so that we're not competing with being heard and then I'll come back. Susan said, I need some more books. You need some more books, Susan? Go to the website, love. And it's free shipping right now.
She might say she need us to write some more.
Oh, you need us to write some more? Or what you mean? What you mean, Susan? What you mean?
Know, girl. Because I'm telling you, girl, we living right now what's going to be in the third one. We living. It's going to be a third one, Kim. Girl, it's going to be books until we out of here, girl. When the last chapter is written is when the last chapter is written, as far as I'm concerned.
I say, girl, it's going to be another one.
I think so, girl.
Okay, so I'm a pause us so that we're not competing. Let me turn my volume up so y'all can hear this real good. So y'all listen to this little clip. I think it's like a minute or so. Let me see.
Now, before we get started, I need to know y'all ready because you gotta turn your TV down. You gotta tell them children to be quiet. Tell your man he ain't really talking about nothing. Hold on, baby, for just a couple of minutes. And I need to know when y'all ready because you're gonna tell us in the comments that you're ready. So say ready in the comments when you're ready. And then just tell me who read it, and then we'll go from there.
They say, so you gonna act like y'all didn't plan this blue? No, we did plan this one. We planned this here because we planned this one because we found this.
Wait! Best friend said T said no more books.
Oh, T said no more books.
Well, no, T said she don't want to be in no more books, but as long as she's in my life, she's content. Okay, you can't. This is a conversation that we've had. You can't be in my life and not be content. You see what I'm saying? Remember we talked about that. You can't be in my life and not be content. Anybody in my life is content. If you don't want to be content, you got to get out of my life. Anybody. That's the kids. If they decide they don't want to be content tomorrow, well, guess what? You got to find you a forwarding address. If my mama and my granny and them don't want to be content, then you got to stop ringing my phone. You understand what I'm saying? If this ain't nothing personal, if Sean don't want to be content, then, we need to go down to the courthouse and get documentation. You see what I'm saying? Like we just like a cease and desist. Something, girl. You put me on paperwork then. You understand what I'm saying? Because the way my life is set up, everybody is fair game. Amen? Everything and everybody is fair game.
It's a disclaimer. You just got to know. And
you just got to know.
I'm a content creator. People know that. She said not the kids.
Yeah, the kids. The kids. Girl, we was at Tea House. Remember, and shout out to everybody who's seen the reel with my stomach, the bulldog reel. We was at Tea House. And she was like, what are you doing? She was like, the kids, she said the kids already know without you even saying nothing. If something is going on, they just grab your phone and just start filming.
Yeah. That's the way it happens.
And I was like, yeah, they've been around us since they were born. So ever since they could hold the phone, they just know.
Right.
If something is happening, just film just in case.
Just in case. Because, you just never know. You just never know what may happen.
Yeah.
You just never know. All right, let's see. Nelly is cracking up. Cherie said, I'm going to get your books next week for sure. Well, thank you, love. I appreciate it. All right, so people are saying they're ready. Okay, so I'm going to play this clip. Now, it says 3 minutes. Did it really? It seemed much faster than that. But
I don't know.
Listen up, because we're going to talk about this thing.
Wait till you hear this.
Wait till you hear this. Some people may have already saw it, but I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Oh, hold on. Oh, here you go. Let me do this, and then let me go back to the beginning.
Okay,
there we go.
You ready?
Yo, you just cannot make this shit up. Watch this video.
I hate my wife, but I may never get a chance to divorce her. Before you jump down my throat, let me give some backstory to this situation. I, 28 male, have my wife, Amber, 28 female, and we've been married for the last 10 years. Today, I woke up in the morning, grabbed her out of bed, showered her, wiped her ass, fed her, and then sat her inside of her favorite chair with her favorite show playing. My wife, for all intents and purposes, is a shell, a body of the person that she used to be. A year and a half ago, my wife got into a tragic car accident. She got hit in a T-bone collision going 75 while running a red light. I stopped loving my wife 2 months ago. And I know you might be thinking, it was because she was in a vegetable state. No. That was not it. I still loved my wife inside of that state and took care of her every single day. I still take care of her every single day. Okay. The reason I hate my wife was because of what I found in her phone. I was going to do a collage of our relationship and put it inside of our room to show how commemorative we are together. All the trips we took together, all the places we have been, everything we have visited on my dime because I loved her and I cared for her and I wanted her to have the best things in the world. Well, when I went into her phone, I kind of saw some messages from the exact day of the accident. It pretty much was, hurry up. Where are you? I need you right now. I'm on the way. I love you. I had trouble getting away from him. Who's him? I'm him. I looked at the phone and I was shocked. I've never seen this name before, but after scrolling through the messages, I saw pictures, I saw videos, I saw things that I couldn't even get her to do with me. In Barbados, I couldn't even get her to do with me. In Japan, I'm sitting there like, wait, we went all over the world, and you did this? Next door, you did this? Down the street, you did this a block away? Okay, this is ridiculous. So I had to see who the man was. I had to find him. I had to know who was this great man. And I went to his page, and I saw he was inside of a relationship. He got into a relationship 2 days after my wife's accident, after the lady that he was smashing on got put into a military situation, got vegetabilized. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Somebody that loved you with all of their heart, that would take care of you every single day while you were sick, you don't love, you're not there for, you won't do these things for, but somebody that will leave you 2 days after your accident, somebody that won't give a second fuck if you're okay after your accident, that's the person you love. So you know what her favorite show is? Every single day, I sit her down in front of the TV and I show her that he didn't give a fuck about her. And I make her watch as he...
And listen, follow for more reaction.
What he make her watch every day?
I feel like he probably...
Will he make her watch?
I feel like he probably shows her stuff from his page. Because he said he went to his page and saw that he was inside of a relationship. So he probably shows her, here go the man that you was, he is.
Can this lady talk?
Brandy said, story of my life right as we speak. Brandy, what is happening, babe? Every time we talk about something.
Can this lady talk?
I don't know. He said she's in a vegetative state. Sandra said, and I would too.
Best friends, what are y'all doing? How are you handling this?
So listen. Let me just break this down. I said, well, damn. Let me just break this down, okay?
Because somebody came in late. Somebody don't know what happened.
This man said he has been married to his wife for 10 years. They're 28, so they've been married since they were 18. Okay? Catch that. Married since they were 18. She was in an accident, a bad accident, tragic accident.
A year and a half
ago, where she is now in a vegetative state. He has to do everything for her. He said at the beginning, he got her up, he showered her, he cleaned her, he fed her, he put her in her favorite chair, got her all set up for the day. So he's clothing her, he's putting everything, okay? Doing everything for her. He was going to do something special. He wanted to show her how much he loved her. So he was trying to go into her phone to look for maybe pictures and videos of them or stuff like that so that he could do some type of a collage, whatever it is he was going to do. And came across text messages between his wife and another man on the day of the accident of her trying to get to this man that she had been having an affair with, to the point where she was like, I'm hurrying up, I'm sorry, I couldn't get away from him. Your husband is reduced to him. And then he saw pictures and God knows what he saw.
D'Angelo.
Okay? Saw all types of stuff. He said stuff that you wouldn't even do with me.
He had to see the video. He had to see the video and pictures.
Oh.
He had to see the video. I wish y'all could have seen this man's facial expression when he talked about the video and the pictures.
He almost looked like he was going to vomit.
That's why I said, can this lady talk?
I don't think so.
It probably ain't safe though. Y'all think she's safe over there?
So remember we talked yesterday about, Candy asked me a question, like, was that yesterday? About cheating and how it has an effect on you? Why does it hurt so much?
I don't know if I was asking a question, but we had the discussion. We talked about it.
Can you imagine the mental turmoil that this man is going through? Taking care of this woman that he was in love with, and then finding this information out. You can tell he still loves her. He's hurt. He's angry. He said, I hate my wife.
Woo! Yikes.
Ciao.
Where do we go? I mean, I want to say so much, but I don't know.
Melissa said, my question is, where's her family?
I want to know that too. Because if she's 28, you know.
They're young. 28? He's already given her 10 years of his life. They've been married for 10 years. So they was babies. That's all they know.
So this is the advice that I'm giving my son. And y'all could, you know, we could unpack. The kind of relationship that we have with our children, I would venture to say that they would call us if something like that jumped off. You see what I'm saying? I could see Caleb venting to us. Wouldn't you?
Yes.
Because they tell us everything. Now, granted, they're 10, right? But I would imagine if he experienced that level of betrayal, that he would share that. My advice would be, you need to immediately contact her family. And for all intents and purposes, you need to file for divorce if that's what you want. I would ask him what he wants. But I would gently remind him, you're 28 and you still got your whole life ahead of you. So as a man, do the right thing morally. Get her into a home. Make sure her family is aware. Sign over all your responsibilities and stuff if that's the direction that you want to go in. But again, whatever he wants to do, but that's heavy.
That's heavy. Because this accident was a year and a half ago, and she's in a debilitating state. But they're 28.
That's heavy. Yeah.
And you know your vows for sickness and health, death do us part, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? So 28. How much longer?
Because she's going to be like that forever.
She's going to be like that forever.
Then on the flip side of that, we both cheated. That could have been our story. Because I was running up some miles on the highway. Is this a safe space or no? Because see, before you throw a rock, you need to look in the mirror. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the problem with a lot of people on the internet. They quick to throw rocks.
They don't want to air their stuff.
But baby, where's your mirror? Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So is this a safe space or no?
It's a safe space, yes.
Because I can, and I remember the day, girl, where I had been laid up and was so damn tired coming down that highway. Girl, semi-trucks blowing, cars swerving and veering. You know, so it wasn't nothing but God's grace that kept me.
Trying to make it back in time.
Trying to beat you home, girl. What are we talking about here in real life? Trying to beat you home and make sure the hood of that truck was cool enough. Or when you walk through the garage and put your hand on the hood while you had your briefcase in the other hand, you see what I'm saying? That hood wasn't too hot. You know, I ain't gonna lie about it. Because I'm delivered. Why? Because I'm delivered. You understand what I'm saying? So there's two sides of this coin.
There is.
There's a side where we definitely can empathize with him. But we both was hurt. And it wasn't nothing but God that kept us. Because y'all know and I know, something go down and you got something in that phone and you in a vegetative state. Girl, you ain't got nobody. You where's your friends, girl? You need to.
Girl, why is the stuff so visible in the phone?
In the phone, girl. Where's your hidden apps in the clouds and stuff?
Just like Candy aired her dirty laundry, okay? Girl, you don't leave that stuff all out willy-nilly, girl. Girl. What is you doing? Girl, look at it, enjoy it, and delete it. What is you doing, girl?
Y'all keep commenting. We're going to get to the comments in a second.
Girl, look at it, enjoy it, and delete it.
Sometimes it be too good to delete.
Well, put it somewhere else. Figure something else out. Email it to yourself. Find something else to do with it.
Girl, sometimes you be wanting to go back. And when you bored and you just sitting on the toilet and your feet numb because you trying to see, you try to run on to see what the end gonna be. Sometimes you do find yourself scrolling through old pictures and whatnot and videos and whatnot. I'm just saying. I don't do it, but I'm just saying maybe somebody else do,
So as the person that was dibbling and dabbling and doing stuff she wasn't supposed to be doing as a married woman, okay? You look at it, you enjoy it, and you delete it. Okay? And move on. And then ask for another one later. Okay? Cheers.
No, I don't know.
Okay. So Brandy, I'm gonna hold yours because Brandy explained what it is that she was going through.
We're gonna unpack that too.
So we're gonna have to unpack that. I need you. Let me see. Is there a way that let me do this.
You want me to
I'm gonna copy and paste it because I want to make sure that I come back to Brandy's comment because she gave us the skinny. But that's gonna have to. We have to give that its own attention.
Okay.
So Brandy, thank you for being transparent and being willing to share. So we're gonna get into that too. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So there we go. Now, Ruby says she may not be safe there. Inez said I can't even imagine. Melissa said I can't imagine how he's feeling. I have a 28-year-old son. Woo. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Susan said, I feel you would have to be in that person's place to know what you would do. It's three sides to every story. Yours, mine, and the truth. It is. It is. Alyssa says if she has family, they need to try to get custody of her. They got so hurt. I can see him hurting her slowly. Ooh.
Or doing it unintentionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Hey, Brandon, love you too.
Hey, Brandon.
D'Angelo said return to sender parents.
That's what I'm saying. Girl. You have to.
Let's see. Tracy, facts. We're going to get into that. Facts. What she just said. She said, didn't Brandy say yesterday's topic was the story of her life? Brandy needs to start a group and be transparent. Yeah, we're going to get into that. Susan said, what did he do for her to cheat? Susan, that's factual. Ooh. We've always said.
Ooh.
And it's been a very unpopular opinion. Candy said it years ago. We've said it again. We reiterated when we talked about our own story, all of the things, right? That's the hard pill to swallow. Because when you're the person that's cheated on, obviously you're hurt and devastated and all of the things. But the hard part to stomach,
I gotta drink some water on that,
is to take a minute and figure out what it was that drove that person to that length, to that extent. That's what I'm trying to say, right? You can sit there and say, "Oh my God, you shouldn't have done that." Yes, that's right. You shouldn't cheat. Blah blah. But there's usually something. Most people don't just get up one day and be like, "You know what? My life is amazing. I think I'm gonna go out and cheat today." Like that just is not the story.
But it goes back to what we said on the video the other night, right? The hardest part about infidelity is the person who got cheated on is always going to be looking for answers that they will never get. Mm-hmm. No matter how many times the person is able to answer your question. Well, how many times? 3. Well, did you do this? Did you do that? You see what I'm saying? There's never a such thing as enough information.
Or this question. We do it to ourselves so much, ladies. Was he or she better?
Better. I knew where you was going. But let's get up on this. Let's get up on this, Myrtle. She probably can't talk.
So he'll never get answers.
And here's another game. That other man who's now in a relationship, his life is uninterrupted. He's unbothered.
This man said 2 days after the accident.
Happy Founders Day to all of the ladies of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And thank you to everybody else who's wishing us a happy Founders Day.
Thank you very much.
We greatly appreciate your love.
Best friend Agatha said, where is the forgiveness? So this is the thing, Agatha. Ooh. That's a factual thing too. But see, this is the thing. Forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. Forgiveness takes time. There's a lot of things that goes into forgiveness. And he basically said he just recently found this out. Mm-hmm. Which is why he's now expressing this. So the accident was 1.5 years ago, but he didn't know about this 1.5 years ago. He's just finding this out. So it's going to take a while, and his forgiveness is going to go even harder because look at all of what he's dealing with. And like Candy said, he can't even talk to her to get anything.
Let me tell y'all something about this forgiveness thing. Ooh, let me tell you something about this forgiveness thing. And yes, it's personal. And shout out to everybody who's been going buying their book bundles. Girl, the book bundles have been flying off the shelf lately.
And that's that free shipping.
That's that, well, free shipping and free publicity as well.
Yes.
So here's the thing about this forgiveness thing, best friends. Are you seeking forgiveness because you got caught? Would you still have that same energy had you made it to your destination and not got T-boned? Would you still be seeking forgiveness 1.5 years later, or would you be 1.5 years into your situation with him and me?
But
you see what I'm saying?
Let's get up on this.
I don't know.
She's probably not even aware that she's seeking forgiveness.
Because she's in the can't talk. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, Lord. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't with this.
Sherry said if she has no family for her safety and his sanity, she needs to go to a nursing home. Let's see. Brandon said because she was cheating, I'm dropping her off at the hospital in the name of Jesus.
The hospital says she's able-bodied. Well, not able-bodied, but she's stable. So they can't keep her. So because you the husband, they're calling you again and you have to come pick her up. You see what I'm saying? See, the hospital is only if you're like in dire need of medical care. But because she's good and she's stable, they're gonna be like, okay, Mr. Doors, Pastor Doors, come get her. Come get your wife, your loving wife. Come get your loving wife. That's what they gonna say.
Melissa M said, can't even let me spit my water out.
Girl, I'm just telling you what I know about the hood of that car, though. The hood of that car.
Brandon said, erase on impact. It's a new setting on iPhone.
I'm telling you, it better be something. That's why I said, where's her friends? Because let me tell you something about how your friends should be. If you got some foolishness going on, your friends should know. I'm gonna tell y'all a story.
But see, my best friend didn't know. She didn't know a thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I have a real good friend. Right? I have a real good friend. My friend had cancer. She really did. She had cancer. And she was going through surgery. And some things was going on. And her husband was trying to get in the phone. Don't you know she's laying there and they getting ready to put her under? She said, look, you see this here? Go through, manage this with your life. And don't you know, during that whole day, he was trying to do any and everything to get access to that phone. Every time the phone rang, spam likely, or whoever it was. You see what I'm saying? He sitting up looking, trying to figure out what's going on. That's why I said, sis, where's your friend? Who is supposed to be
managing this station
in times of crisis? Your friend not only supposed to come up there to the hospital to make sure you're still breathing, but also do damage control. Make sure you still married.
Or better yet, make sure your friends tell you to get your life together and be like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place.
Girl, I mean, that too. Look, that too.
That's what your friend's supposed to be telling you.
But see, kind of going to what we were saying about maybe why she cheated. They 28. They've been together since they was kids.
Babies.
Yeah, she just got a taste of something different and girl liked it. Went over there and it was good. And she realized she hadn't really been getting it like she wanted to be got.
That reminds me of that one Tyler Perry movie? What movie was that?
Yeah.
With World, and he was the only one she had ever been with.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And she ended up HIV positive.
Yes, that movie.
Yeah.
That was an amazing movie.
Because she couldn't get enough.
Whatever it was. That's because that's what it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That was all she knew. Got a little taste of something else, and it blew her mind all the way open.
And she could not get enough.
She couldn't get enough.
Yeah.
She couldn't get enough.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tammy said, now this is another thing. Tammy said just because he found her cheating trail doesn't mean he hasn't been cheating too. His trail just wasn't uncovered or discovered.
But it's a double standard because even if that's the case, we only gonna hear about what she did. We ain't gonna hear about that part.
Of course. Let's see. Sheila said, well, my ex cheated and I exited, left immediately. The other day, his sister/cousin called me to let me know he passed out outside and someone called 911. He has prostate cancer and now he's unable to walk, barely can speak, and no movement in his upper body. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, child. What they calling you for, though?
Because she was good to him.
Yeah, that's what it be.
She was good to him.
That's what it be.
When you call her back references, you're going to always go to the reliable one.
This is it. Erica said forgiveness doesn't mean he has to stay with her either.
Yeah.
Facts.
Y'all have to learn that. That's a tough lesson, ladies. We miss it every time.
Forgiveness does not mean you have to stay.
You don't have to stay. Yep.
Cheryl said, I wonder how does the person feel that she was going to see? Clearly, he fine. He in a whole other relationship.
As soon as he found out about the accident, he said, well, this choice was easy.
He said, that cookie crumbled.
Yeah. But let's call a spade, right? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but let's not play like the other dude that got in a relationship was wrong. You see what I'm saying? Because what am I supposed to do? Be up at night, hold my pillow, and I'm dealing with you and you married? You got a whole husband at home. You got a whole husband and a whole family. You get in the bed with him every night. So what, you thought I was just over here counting sheep?
He was a side dude.
He knew what it was, just like she knew what it was. And he probably had about 5 in rotation.
Right.
So, the boyfriend presented that as if that was like, whatever. But once he found out that she wasn't available no more and she was out the way,
and that's it.
Then it probably made the decision easy to move on with the other girl that he had been talking to the whole time anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Susan said, I think while the act is being done, the guilt is always there anyway. Yeah, you know what? If you don't have a level of guilt while you're doing that, then that's a whole nother level of something. You don't feel no kind of way. Let's see. Diane said, your next book, please include them notes you be writing.
Screenshot. We need a notebook so we can just keep the notes.
Right. Brandon said, I'm gonna drop her off at dude's house, leave her on the porch.
Yeah.
Let's see.
In that wheelchair, sitting up there looking like Hannibal Lecter. She gonna be sitting there looking like Hannibal Lecter on his porch, and then that's when you hit that doorbell, and then you walk off.
Right. D'Angelo said, child, something happened to me. Ain't no access, not even to the legacy page. You know how Facebook changed your page to a legacy page? He said, not even no access to that. Mm-hmm. Don't even worry about me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. So that's that. No, it's not Why Did I Get Married? It was I can't even think of the name of it.
Let me find it. I'm gonna
find it for me. But it was a movie where she was working for some type of advertising firm or something like that, or marketing firm. And she was married to her husband for many, many years, very kind of uppity and snooty and real reserved, kind of prudish. That's what it was. And she was supposed to be working for this guy to do some marketing or whatever, advertising for him or whatever she's supposed to be doing for him. And he ended up taking her, flying her in the private jet and all this other type of stuff. And then, she stepped on out, and then head got turned and she couldn't get enough.
Her name was Judith. It was in Temptation.
Temptation. There it is. Temptation. Yep, it was called Temptation. Even ATP said, yep, Temptation. That's what it was.
Girl, that was one of the best Tyler Perry movies.
I need to go find that movie again. I'm going to watch it now. But yeah, so that's what it was. So before we get into what Brandy said, did you have anything else about this?
I just will say this. And I know this ain't a religious type of page, or whatever anymore. We don't went in so many different directions. But
right.
I would say this. I'm just grateful that God let me learn the lesson before something permanent happened.
Mm.
Because everybody don't get another chance. Everybody don't get another do-over.
Mm-hmm.
And she's young. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in true transparency, I was older than her playing them kind of reindeer games. And I'm just grateful that I learned the lesson and made different choices. And I still have the rest of my life to live because it's just sad. She's just very young.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very sad. And then it's also sad that she learned the lesson and everybody else gets to kind of just go on with their life.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yep. That's a fact. All right. So this is what Miss Brandy said, best friend Brandy said. She said, like, my relationship of 4 years has taken a drastic turn. My father was killed a year ago this past Saturday. And the time I'm grieving, trying to process and cope with this life-changing event, my significant other felt like I was pushing her away and went out and found someone on Facebook and thought she would be able to live a double life. Baby, the world is too small and it's all coming out as we speak. The hurt and betrayal, y'all, is at an all-time high.
So her girl was cheating while she was grieving?
Grieving her father. Because she said she felt like she was pushing her away. So this is the thing, Miss friends.
Do y'all want commentary on that or we just gonna sit with that?
Yeah, let us know. And Brandy, this is your story, boo-boo. So if you want commentary, let us know if you want commentary. If you just want us to just understand where you're coming from, just listen. You know how when you have a friend, sometimes you just got to go to your friend and be like, how do you need me at this time? Am I just a listening ear? Or do you want feedback? And then you move how your friend needs you to move.
Mm-hmm.
So you let us know. Are we just here as support? Yeah, you let us know. And Brandy should be the one to tell us because it's her story, girl. Okay, so.
Yeah. Well, the best friends could tell us what they would like to see too, but we do want to hear from Brandy if she's still here.
Yeah, because we want to respect the fact that she's the one that's going through this and things. But that's heavy. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Beverly said, "Where was the communication? So sad to hear." Mm-hmm. Sandra said, "Sorry, Brandy." Agnes said, "Yes. First of all, condolences on losing your father. Mm-hmm. Very, very, very sorry to hear that." But I don't think Brandy's here. I think she might be gone. Mm-hmm. Marva said the same thing happened to me. Oh, child.
Okay. So we could speak on that thing.
So we'll speak. All right. The first thing that popped into my head the first word that popped into my head was selfish. Mm. How selfish are you to be in a moment when your partner is grieving the loss of their parent and you make it about you and say that in so many words, you're not getting the attention that you need? How selfish. I'm going to sit on that for a second. I'm going to sit on that for a second. Did you have something to say while I sit for a second?
I agree it's selfish. I think I've experienced some level of this because, the end of February will be a year since my father passed too. Mm-hmm. And I know different people grieve different ways. Now, when you have the loss of a loved one, you kind of attract other people who have experienced similar things. And so you start to have conversations about, grief and what you experience and this and that. So some of the people that I know that have lost loved ones and folks close to them have experienced something like a lack of sex drive, And so I know that that's common with people for obvious reasons, right? But I do know that that's a good time to create other forms of intimacy and to also work on communication. So I would wonder, and of course, I don't know if Brandy is here, or maybe anybody else who's experienced something similar. I would wonder if your partner communicated to you maybe their wants or needs, and then how that
played out,
right? Do I agree with you about the selfishness? Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do. But it's a balance, right? It's a balance. And I don't know what that balance should look like. But I think, grief counseling will be good for the person with the lost one, the loved one that's lost. And it also maybe couples counseling to work on communication in some of those areas. And I say that from personal experience. I'll leave that there.
And this is also my thing. When you are in a relationship, you have to understand there's going to be times where you're able to pour and your partner can't. And so they need you in that moment. Then there's going to be times where it's going to flip. You're not able to pour because something is going on. And so your partner has to pour into you. Then there's times where you guys are both okay and you're both able to pour and cultivate and be there for each other, etc. There may be even times where neither one of y'all are able to pour because it's just too much everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure, like Candy said, that the communication is there so that you can understand and say, I'm down here right now. I can't pour into you. So what do we do? When you're both here, talk to each other. I can't right now. So what do we do? How do we battle through this?
Yeah.
Relationships have ebbs and flows in it. And it's how you handle those ebbs or flows that will either bring you closer or tear you apart.
Ask us how we know. Ask us how we know. Yeah. Yeah.
How you navigate those is going to let you know whether you're going to be driven closer together or torn apart.
And I think we also have to speak to this. A person who does not have a high sex drive or who's going through a season where that's not a top priority for them is not wrong for that, right? We have to also speak to the fact that it's important for us to be able to practice self-control and self-discipline, which is something that I had to learn outside of my mistakes in our marriage. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of seasons where, to your point, your partner may not be able to pour, but you have to be able to practice that self-control and self-discipline. Just because you can don't mean you should. You see what I'm saying? And that's not just for people who are in relationships and marriage. That's also for single folks too. Just because somebody is showing you some level of attention, somebody done told you cute, somebody done told you, you smell good, you look good, and they whispering sweet nothings. Everybody who expressed interest in you shouldn't get no cookie. You understand what I'm saying? And so we have to get better at our self-control and our self-discipline. And that's not a dig. It's just a harsh reality. So there's a lot of things that I think could help inside of that situation. Number one is the self-control. Number two is the improved communication. And, it's a host of things that could be done there.
Right. And seeking the outside help if it's necessary.
Yeah.
Renee said, I wonder if the partner was always selfish. A lot of times we put up with the flaws until we're in need. Then we expect our partner to meet our needs, but they were always negligent.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You get mad at them for being who they always been. Yeah, you done preach the word. That's a fact right there.
Ooh.
You mad because she was always. And you expected something different. I like that.
But it just didn't show up. Until it showed up.
Yeah. That's a fact
right there. Renee, you said that right there.
You got anything else before we open it up for questions?
No, I don't. So we gonna open it up for questions, best friends. This is the Q&A portion of the program. Okay, so if you have any questions for Candy or myself, let us know. And then we're gonna go from there. Hey, Miss Jacqueline. Hey, Angelita. Hello to all the best friends that are just coming in and saying hi. Hello, babies.
Yeah.
Inez said that's right.
Yep.
So let us know, best friends, if you have any questions, let us know. And we will do our best to answer all questions that come through. D'Angelo said yes.
Y'all know we be in rare form when we in the same room. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's something else. But yeah, but while we're waiting to see if their best friends have any questions at all, I just want to say thank you to everybody, because I just love when we come on here and we're able to have these types of conversations, because it's so much to be had in this community, and it's so much knowledge and insight and perspectives and all of that, and I just love that. And so these conversations aren't just for you guys. I think sometimes they be for us too.
So. But I love the fact that this is a community of thinkers. Like, we don't have very surface level conversation. You know, there's a lot of things that we talk about that's entertaining, but then a lot of times you can walk away. There's always nuggets and stuff that you can walk away with. And there's stuff that you could apply in your everyday life, you know, which I love.
D'Angelo said, I done left my crew on the floor for this convo. You at work? What you doing, D'Angelo?
Come on, crew. Look, D'Angelo, go tell them to like and follow. Right. Like and follow.
Like, hey, this these two chicks over here that be talking good sometimes. Go see what they talking about.
Yeah.
But it don't look like we got any questions tonight. We got away again.
Okay.
Girl, we got off scot-free again.
When they have questions, they'll let us know.
Oh yeah, they do.
They do
for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely thought that this was interesting. When Candy brought this to my attention, I said, well, girl, there's so much in that right there. So much.
But anyway, you got anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I don't have anything else. Again, I appreciate everybody who has been going to the website and getting your book bundles. For those that have been asking about the site for the sweatshirts and t-shirts and stuff like that, that's also pinned below, so you can also get that as well. Thank you so much, Miss Lorraine. She said, Happy Founders Day.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciate it.
But with that being said, I guess we can go ahead and take us out.
Okay. Oh, what about tomorrow? Are we doing a video? Do you want me to do it kind of like we did last time from the place, or?
Oh, yeah. So Candy has to have another, what is this, like a follow-up, or this is like what is this? Sleep study?
Girl, they gotta put me on the machine to
calibrate your settings or whatever? Okay. So Candy has to go back to the hospital, girl, for a sleep study to get her
another one,
her levels and stuff figured out for this machine and all that. So do you guys want her to call us like she did the last time that she went, or you guys just want us to take a break tomorrow and we'll see you Thursday? What y'all want us to do? Let us know. Let us know how you want us to handle that, and then we'll go from there. D'Angelo said, I hope all goes well.
Thank you very much.
Bobby said, see you Thursday. Bobby said, go take care of your business, girl.
Yeah. She said, girl, nobody gonna watch you hooked up to all that foolishness.
Susan said, do you have any more of the anniversary sets?
What's the anniversary
What's the anniversary set, Susan?
What's the anniversary set?
What that is? Tammy said, I hope they cleaned your room.
Right, because girl, last time
I was looking at that like, girl,
I should have wrote me a strongly worded letter. They had the audacity to text me right before we came downstairs and said, any chance you can get here tonight? You can come tonight? We had a cancellation. I texted her and said, in 28 minutes?
Tonight?
I said, in 28 minutes? They said, well, we can push it back as late as 10:30. I said, and not.
No.
Like, the way my schedule is set up, I was like, I need proper notice. Okay? Right. I was like, you got me scheduled for tomorrow. No.
Right. Erica said you were nosy. Call us unless you can't. Deidre said take care of your business and come back Thursday. Deidre said Thursday. Ania said whatever's best for you all. Oh, the bags. You talking about the Ancestry collection? Oh no, baby, those sold out last year. Yeah, those sold out last year. Yeah. Let's see. Praying for you. So it's kind of here or there. So we'll I guess we'll just play it by ear. Yeah, we'll gauge it and play it by ear. And that's how we'll do it. Yeah. So, all right.
You want
to take us out?
Well, as we always say, best friends, the absolute best, baby, is yet to come. But, baby, we got work to do. Good night.
Good night, best friends.